Hello again, everybody. Welcome back for some more Super Mega Baseball 4 Season 3 action. As today we have the Neon on the road with the 24-12 record, taking on the Super Sneaks, who happen to be 20-17. And this is game number 37 of the season. So we got 11 games left in the season to go before we head off to the playoffs. Right now the Neon are currently in it. Super Sneaks, I think, are currently in the running for playoffs as well. Yeah. They're actually at the top of their division right now, so currently they're in it as well. So it's going to be a battle between two playoff-bound teams at the moment. But overall, it's been a pretty good series between these two teams. It's been fairly even as well. They played 5 games in the past, and Neon have won 3 of those 5, and have outscored them 29-21. So it's been fairly even, you would say, between these two teams throughout their history. So they're going to see if anybody can actually get a run and pull ahead of the other team, or is the Super Sneaks going to actually tie it up, make it a 3-3. But anyway, Love Drummond's on the mound for the Neon. She's coming off a loss to the Grays last time out, so she's going to try to get back on the winning side. She's got a 5-3 record with a 3.13 ERA, and Z-Rock's Eel Soup's on the mound for the Super Sneaks, a 3-1 record with a 2.91 ERA. So this could be a decent pitching matchup, but we'll see once we get in there. Hopefully the Neon bats show up this game. They did not show up last time up. So looking at the lineup, Moreno is probably going to come out since he's fatigued a little bit. Actually, let's hold up real quick. Let me go back to the schedule. Who they play next? Lucky Breaks. I'm just seeing something. Standings. Lucky Breaks are middle of the road. Yeah. Let Moreno play this game, since it is a better team they're facing this time around. We'll give him next game off. So Moreno will stay in. Houndstooth's a little bit down, so we'll take him out. Who else can play over there at short? Nobody, really. I don't think anybody else here can play short. They cannot. Well. So I don't put Arnold over there in short. She's okay there. She's not great. Carrillo is just a terrible all around. So yeah, we'll put Arnold over there. She's an infielder, so she can play short. We'll give Houndstooth the night off. And everything else looks good to go. Shipwrecks was the big bat last time out, so she's going to stay in. We need to get Pruitt back in the lineup, though. He was a force to be reckoned with early in the season, but he's cooled off considerably. It hasn't been much of a factor here late in the season. But for now, lineup's fine the way they are now. So look at this Neon. Bird's got some little high morale. She's gone down since last time, though. Moreno's on the fatigue side, but that's it. Super Sneaks, they got Davis at first. He's got high morale. So does Beefy. Davis is also fatigued, but Hammond, Mill, and Henry are all negative morale. So might be catching him at a good time. Let's see if the Neon can rebound and get back on the winning side here against the Super Sneaks here at Castillo Arena. As we pan around, it's a decent sized crowd. See some green out there, so there's some Neon fans here. Looks like an early morning game, but I'm sure this is afternoon. But just to me, it looks like it's a morning game. But anyway, Barajas is leading off, followed by Chris Sloan, and Kaylani Bird will be batting third. And here's Ward Barajas, first baseman. He's got a .322 average currently this season, with 10 homers, 23 RBIs. Easily his best season so far. And here's the first pitch of the game, and it's in there for a strike, and we are underway here. And he lines one over on the right field. This is going to go all the way to the wall. Barajas is on his way to second, as Henry gets it into second base. But it will not be in time, and Barajas will be safe with a leadoff double. And that'll bring up Chris Sloan, the center fielder, batting .349 with 13 homers. He's got 32 RBIs, and he's already looking to drive in the first run of the game here. And he hits one high and deep to left center. This might have a chance to go. This one's out of here. 2-run home run for Sloan, and the Neon definitely come into this one looking to bounce back from last game. 432 feet. It's 14th of the year. RBI 33 and 34. And it's already 2-0 here in the top of the first with nobody out. And that brings up Kaylani Bird, the right fielder, with a .397 average. She's driven at 37. Has 16 homers. She takes a strike inside. Fouls this one straight back off the screen, so it's 0-2. Fouled another one off. That was probably inside for a ball. But, and she'll foul another one off to the right-hand side, so still 0-2. Skies it into center. This is not going to carry, however. And center fielder is there. They'll glove this one, and that's out number 1. Next up is Avenue to win, the second baseman, batting .383. She has 16 home runs as well, 42 RBIs. Her and Bird are tied for the team lead in home runs. And she drills one to left. Line drive all the way to the wall, down the line. Avenue's going to be safe at second with a double. And Neon threatened again here in the first with 1 out. And that brings up Kaylee Shipwreck, the left fielder, batting .344. She's got 12 homers, 24 RBIs. She homered last time out. See if she can make it 2 games in a row. This first pitch is low and outside. Another fastball outside. Look, it'll be about the same place, but that one's called a strike. Swings over the top of that one. Strike 2. Popped up behind the plate. This is going to bounce off the screen. So still 1-2. Outside for ball 2. Way out in front of that one. She definitely fooled on that. Strike 3. She looked foolish on that swing. 2 down. Here's Luca Instigate, third baseman. Got a .344 average with 7 homers and 18 RBIs. Trying to get Avenue in. She fouls this one off to the left-hand side. Takes one inside. Ball 1. High and deep to left center. This is going to be caught by the left fielder. And Rogers will glove it for out number 3. That'll end the inning. But the Neon strike first here in the first inning. Big home run from Sloan. They lead 2-0 as we go to the bottom of the inning. And first up for the Stuart Sneaks is Gertie Beefy, their right fielder. Actually, she's playing shortstop today. Batting .344 with 2 homers and 9 RBIs. And the first pitch from Drummond is hit high and deep to left center. This one's got a chance to go. Sloan is there, but can't get to it. This just does clear the wall. And Stuart Sneaks answer right back on the first pitch they see. Home run for Beefy. 406 feet. That's her 3rd of the year. RBI number 10. Stuart Sneaks have cut into the lead. Cut it by half. Here's Baller Davis, the first baseman, batting .265 with 9 homers, 16 RBIs. Drummond needs to compose herself. She's not expecting that. I don't think anybody was. First pitch is misses low. And this one's lined up the middle. Sloan lays out to stop it from getting to the wall. That's going to hold Davis to a single. But the first 2 men have reached for the Stuart Sneaks. And here's Ian Phillips, the former Neon player. Catcher, batting .252, 2 homers, 11 RBIs. He's not had a great season since he's been let go from the Neon. And he hits the first pitch down the line on the left-hand side, foul. And he lines one up the middle and through. So 3 straight hitters have reached. Still nobody out and have runners at first and second. Here's Rosalind Hammond playing third base, batting .268, 3 homers and 18 RBIs. And Drummond's in trouble here in the first. Nobody out. Runners at first and second. 1 run already in. That's outside. Ball 2. There's a slider on the corner for a strike. Taken low. Ball 3. Fastball in there. Strike 2. So it's full count. Fouled away to the left-hand side. Still 3-2. Another one fouled away. Hit on the ground to third. Instigate has it to second for the out there. Over to first. That's a double play. Runner will advance to third, however, but now there's 2 outs. So tying runs at third. Here's Juliet Rogers, their left fielder, batting .201. 4 homers, 19 RBIs. See if Drummond can get out of this with that other runner scoring. First pitch misses low. This one's hit on the ground to short. Arnold comes up with this one, fires it across. That's in time for out number 3. That ends the inning. Stuart Sneaks threatened to score a bunch, but they only come away with 1 off a home run from Beefy. They cut into the lead. It's 2-1. It's moved to the top of the second. And first up is the catcher, Kid Moreno, batting .385, 12 home runs, 24 RBIs. He's got power to knock the Neon back up by 1 if he can get a hold of 1. So takes the first pitch high for a ball. High and deep to center. This might clear. And Moreno does come through. The center fielder jumps but can't get to it. That's over the wall. That's a homer for Moreno. The Neon now have a 2-run lead again. 397 feet. 13th home run of the year. RBI 25. So 1 run across here in the top of the second. Nobody out for Summer Arnold. Playing short today, batting 295. She does have 1 homer herself with 5 RBIs. First pitch is outside for a ball. Little looper right towards center. This is going to drop for a hit. And Arnold's got herself a single. So that'll put a runner at first with nobody out. For the pitcher, Love Drummond, who's batting 333, she does have 3 bombs of her own. All 3 RBIs are off those home runs. She's got a chance to drive in 2 here. Late swing, but she hits it through the hole on the right-hand side. That's going to be a single. That's going to put runners at first and second. Let's move to the top of the order for Juan Barajas, who's doubled his first time up. It's 1 for 1. Still nobody out. He's got a chance to do some damage here. As Eel Soup's getting shaken out there on the round. And this one's hit high and deep to right, but this is going to be caught for the out. Arnold tags up. She's going to move up to third. That's going to put runners in the corners with 1 out. And here's Chris Sloan. He's homered his first time up. He scored the first 2 runs for the Neon. 1 for 1. He's got a chance to drive in 3. First pitch is outside on the corner for a strike. Popped up on the infield. Second baseman's going to have an easy play on this one. Runners will have to hold, and that's caught for out number 2. So 2 down, runners on the corners for Kaylani Bird, who's 0 for 1. She has been the big home run hitter for 2 seasons now for Neon, so they don't want to make a mistake to her. This first pitch is fouled away. Line shot through the hole, up the middle, past the shortstop. That's going to score a run. Drummond slides into third. And Bird's in there in second with a double. That brings up Avenue, who's 1 for 1 with a double. 2 down, runner in second and third. First pitch fouled away. This one's hit high in the center. But this will not get the job done. This one's caught for the out. Avenue is retired. And that'll end the inning. But the Neon push 2 more across. They do pick up another home run, but they lead by 3 now as we move to the bottom of the second inning. And Maurice Hill steps in the box for the first time today, batting .263. He's got 9 bombs, 22 RBIs. And first pitch is hit on the ground towards second. Avenue comes up with this one. And a little toss over to first for out number 1. That'll bring up the right fielder, Braden Henry, batting .300. No home runs as of yet, but has driven in 9. His morale is down. And the first pitch is a changeup for a strike. Breaking ball in there for a strike 2. Fastball hit into left. This is going to drop just in front of Shipwreck. She slid, but just could not corral it. That's going to be a single, and that brings up Maverick Romano, their center fielder, batting .154. No homers, no RBIs. He's got some power, though, so they do need to be careful here. His numbers can be deceiving. He takes the first pitch low for a strike. Check swings. That one misses low. Hit up the middle for a single. That's going to put runners at first and second with 1 out. And Silver Snakes are fighting back again. I did say at the beginning of the game, these 2 teams are kind of even. And they're just trading hits right now. Here's the pitcher, Eel Soup, batting .077. And his day is already finished. They're taking him out here in the second inning. As Douglas Tailwind's going to come in to pinch hit. Batting .250. He does have 4 homers, 13 RBIs. He got a ton of power. He can get them right back in this game and make it even. As the first pitch is in there for a strike. Slow grounder, foul. So 0-2. Grounder towards third. Instigate has it to second for the out there. Over to first. That's a double play, and that'll end the inning. The threat is taken care of as Jairi Walls comes in to pitch now with a .206 ERA. Can't believe they took their starter out already. Didn't even last. Well, we did last 2 innings. That's all they lasted. But Kaylee Shipwreck's going to come up now as we lead off the top of the third. Neon lead 4-1. And here's Shipwreck. She's 0 for 1. Still can't believe they chased the starter already. But oh well. First pitch to Shipwreck is in there for a strike. Way out in front again. Swing and a miss. And again out in front. Shipwreck just has problems picking up the pitches. She strikes out for the second time. Here's looking to instigate 0 for 1. Ismail's starting to go down as well. First pitch is a fastball low, taken for a ball. Late on that fastball. Way out in front of that one. They're fooling him with off speeds and the fastballs. He was late on that one but fouled it off. Way out in front. The changeup and the fastball is getting the Neon right now with this new pitcher. Here's Moreno, who homered his last time up. He's 1 for 1. Fastball outside, ball 1. Line shot into right, but right at the right fielder, and Henry will glove it. That's out number 3, and the Neon are retired for the first time in order. Move to the bottom of the third. Still a 4-1 game, Neon leading. And first up is Gertie Beefy, who homered her first time up. She's 1 for 1. Drove in their only run so far. And first pitch from Drummond, inside, taken for a ball. Fouled it off. Change up, lined up the center. That's another single. Most of their hits are going right up the middle. Brings up Baller Davis next. He's 1 for 1. He has a single his first time. As once again, the Sewer Sneaks have the leadoff man on base. First pitch is a fastball in there. Fouled away. Toss over. Beefy slides back in. She is a stealing threat, so they need to be careful over there with her. Keep an eye on her. There's the pitch. Fastball taken high. So it's 1-2. Change up popped up on the infield. Moreno waves everybody off. And he will glove it. Maybe 5-6 feet from the home plate. That's out number 1. Brings up Phillips, who he's singled his first time up as well. He's 1 for 1. First pitch hit up the middle. Arnold lays out but can't reach it. That's going to be another single for Phillips. And once again, Sewer Sneaks have runners at first and second. 1 out, and here's Rosalind Hammond. She's 0 for 1. Off-speed pitch, misses outside. And she lines one up the middle on the ground through center. Sloan has it, fires it to home plate. This is not going to be in time. Run will cross, and it's now a 2-4 game. Sewer Sneaks still have runners at first and second. Still only 1 out. Here's Juliet Rogers, 0 for 1. First pitch fouled away. Change up in there for strike 2. Fastball taken high for a ball. Little looper out toward third. That'll drop foul. Escape just couldn't get to it. Chased the fastball low and outside. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. And Drummond gets her first strikeout of the day. Here's Maurice Hill, 0 for 1. 2 down. Runners at first and second. First pitch misses low. Swung through the fastball, couldn't get it. So 1-1. Sliders in there. Strike 2. Check swing on the changeup down low. 2-2. Fastball hit high into left center. Shipwreck's going to give chase. She is there. And that's glove for out number 3. That is the threat. But the Sewer Sneaks do score 1. They get a little bit closer. It's now a 4-2 game. Let's move to the top of the 4th inning.
It really hits you. Now batting.
Summer Arnold steps in the box for her second at bat of the day. She's 1 for 1 with 1 single. First pitch taken low, fastball in there for a ball. Hits another one into left center, but center fielder's going to be there for this one. And it's caught by Romano for out number 1. Which brings up the pitcher Drummond. She's 1 for 1 with a single. She singled into right field last time up. First pitch taken inside, ball 1. Fouled it off, so 1-1. Little looper into center. This is going to drop for a hit. Drummond has her second hit of the day. So runner at first base with 1 out. Brings up Ward Barajas, who's 1 for 2. See if he can push the runner further across the bases. Fastball taken high, ball 1. Another fastball inside, ball 2. Out in front on the changeup, fooled. Swung through the fastball. 2-2. Swung underneath that one. Swing and a miss, strike 3. As Moreno goes down on strikes. So now 2 down. Here brings up Chris Sloan. He's 1 for 2 with the homer. This pitcher is changing speeds pretty effectively so far. Changeup's in there for a strike. Late on the fastball. Swing and a miss. Little looper out towards short. That's caught by Beefy. That's out number 3. And that'll do it for the Neon here in the 4th. But they still lead by 2 as moved to the bottom of the 4th inning. Braden Henry steps in. 1 for 1. So far the Super Sneaks have got a leadoff man on base every inning. See if that trend continues in this one. Yes, the first pitch is in there. Strike on the lower inside corner. Fastball's in there. Strike 2. Almost the same exact spot. This one's hit on the ground towards second. Avenue has this one. Over to Barajas. That's out number 1. So it does end the streak of leadoff men getting on base. So next up's Maverick Romano, 1 for 1 with a single. First pitch late on the fastball. Swing and a miss. Curveball misses outside. Slow tapper right in front of the plate. Moreno gets to it, throws the first. That's out number 2. Next up is Jari Wells, the relief pitcher, batting .500. First pitch, fastball in there, strike 1. Fouls next one away. The 0-2 pitch, swung on and missed, strike 3. Blew the fastball right by him. And Sewer Sneaks to retire in order for the very first time. Moves to the top of the 5th inning, still a 4-2 game. And both teams also have 8 hits. So here's Bird. She's 1 for 2 with the double, driven in 1. First pitch outside, ball 1. Inside, ball 2. This is looped into center. That will drop. Bird's got herself another hit. That puts the leadoff man on base for the Neon. That'll bring up Avenue now. She's 1 for 2 with a double. She's the RBI leader on the team currently with 42. And this one's smoked in the left, but right at the left fielder. Rogers gets to it, and that's out number 1. Next up is Shipwreck. She's 0 for 2. Runner at first, 1 out. Taken low for a ball. Swung underneath it, strike 1. Keely's not had a good swing all day so far. That one's in there, strike 2. So 1-2 count. Fouls it off. Toss over, Bird dives back in. Fastball outside, ball 2. Toss back over again, Bird slides back in safely. They can't do that again. Pop foul, left-hand side. Shipwreck's going to be caught for out number 2. Again, she does not have a good swing all day. Next up is Luke Instigate, now with 2 outs. He's 0 for 2 on the day. Bird standing on first base, hoping somebody could drive her in. Swung right through that curve. And That changeup fooled him. Popped up in the center. This has got a chance to drop and will. Romano throws to third, but Bird's going to be safe there. As Instigate picks up his first hit, and that puts runners on the corners with 2 outs. For Kid Moreno is 1 for 2. He does have the home run earlier in the game. He'd love to get a hold of one here. Drive in 3 more. As the changeup misses inside. Another changeup down low, ball 2. Up high, called a strike. That looked high though. That was a bad one to swing at. He fouled it away, so it's 2-2. Another one fouled away. He's protecting the plate. Misses low, ball 3. Instigate's going to be on the move. There he goes. And this was smoked into left. It's got a chance. No, it's going to be caught. I thought it might have a chance to get over his head, but no, that is the inning. Golden opportunity to score a run passed on there. Neon come up empty, but they still lead by 2. He's moved to the bottom of the 5th. So top of their order, here's Beefy. She's 2 for 2 with a homer and a single, driven in 1. Drummond's still in it. She's at 54 pitches right now. There's a changeup on the outside corner, strike 1. Slider inside, strike 2. Went up high to foul that one away. Out in front, fouled it off. Popped up behind the plate. This is going to reach the seats. So do it again. Line shot to first. Barajas picks it up and steps on the bag for out number 1. And Beefy is retired for the first time today. Here's Baller Davis. 1 for 2 with a single. He's locked in currently. Slider on the inside corner. Swung and missed. He was late on the fastball. Strike 2. Change up. Hit in the right at Bird, however. She catches this one for out number 2. Which brings up Ian Phillips. 2 for 2. 2 singles, both of them right up the middle. He's causing problems for his former teams. He takes a fastball for a strike. And he'll 3 for 3. Another single right up the middle. So he's being a nuisance to his former team. That puts runners at first base with 2 outs. Here's Hammond, 1 for 2 with a single, drove in 1. Hits the first pitch right toward short. Arnold has it over to Barajas. That's out number 3. That ends the inning, as Sewer Sneaks are retired. Come to the top of the 6th inning. Still a 4-2 game. Neon out in front. That brings up Arnold. She made the play at the end of the inning last time out. Here's 1 for 2 with a single, and Wall's day is finished, taking him out. Devon Planner is coming in. 5.28 ERA. So replaced one good reliever with a better one. His first pitch is fouled away. Take him outside, ball 1. Fouled away again, still 1-2. Hit right towards short, but Beefy is there to catch this one for out number 1. Which brings up Arnold. She's 2 for 2. Late on that one, fouls away to the right. Taken low, ball 1. Popped up center field. Center fielder waves everybody off. Drummond's on her way to second, but it's not going to matter. This one's caught for out number 2. So back to the top of the Neon order. Here's Barajas. He's 1 for 3. He led off the game with a double. Hasn't done anything since. That was some nasty pitch. Taken for a ball. Same pitch, taken for a ball again. That's got a nasty curve to it. Lined up the middle and through. Barajas picks up his second hit. That puts runners at first with 2 outs. That brings up Sloan now. He's 1 for 3 with the homer, driven in 2. Takes the first pitch inside for a strike. This one right over the first baseman's head. This is going to drop. Barajas is on his way to third. He'll be safe there. As Sloan picks up a single, and that puts runners on the corners with 2 outs. For Kaylani Bird, who's 2 for 3. She's got a single, a double, and an RBI. She's got a chance to drive in some more here. She hits one high and deep to left. This is going to drop. Foul, just foul by maybe a foot. Slow grounder towards short, which is on the other side. That was second base. Tossed over to first, and Bird is retired. That is the inning. Neon threatened, come up empty, move to the bottom of the sixth. They still lead by 2. First up is going to be Rogers. 0 for 2 on the day. Now batting low, less than 200, 199 average. Drummond is starting to get fatigued. This is probably her last inning, depending on what happens. If she can get through it quick enough, she might go another. First pitch is outside for a ball. Take that back. That was a strike. What am I talking about? This one's hit on the ground towards short. Arnold has it over to first, out number 1. Here's Hill. He's 0 for 2. Hit up the middle. Avenue lays out to get it. Toss across, not in time. Get the speedy Hill. That's an infield single. Brings up Braden Henry, 1 for 2 with a single. First pitch taken for a ball. Curveball misses low. Ball 2. Sliders in there for a strike. Check swing, but the changeup's in there. Strike 2. Popped up left side. Shipwreck's going to range in. She's in position. Glove for out number 2. Runner retreats back to first. Now there's 2 down. And that brings up Romano. Their center fielder is 1 for 2. Batting 171 now. And the first pitch is hit on the ground to first. Barajas lays out, gets it, gets up, runs to the bag, steps on it. That's out number 3. And that'll retire the side for the Super Snakes. They leave a man on, move to the top of the 7th. They still trail by 2 runs. So here's Avenue to win. She's 1 for 3. And the first pitch is in there. Strike 1. Out in front of that one. Swing and a miss. Hit on the ground to second. Hill has it. Toss across. And she beats Avenue by about 3 steps for out number 1. Here's Shipwreck. 0 for 3. Struck out twice so far today. Again, has not had a good swing all day. See if she can remedy that here. First pitch is a fastball inside, ball 1. Changeup misses low and in. That was a good one to swing at, but fouled it away. Swung over the top of that one. Strike 2. Fouled away. 2-2. Smokes this one deep to left. This was out of here. Home run for Shipwreck. Her first good swing of the day, and it counts for a run. This one's out of here. 414 feet. Home run number 13. She's now homering in back-to-back games. RBI 25 and extends the Neon lead. 5-2. Here's Luca Instigate, 1 for 3 with a single. Swung at the first pitch, just as get it. Oh, drops the ball over at first. Let's just say that was just inside the line, fair, but the first baseman laid out to get it and tossed to the pitcher covering, but the pitcher couldn't handle it. That's an error. And Instigate's safe at first. And Planner's day is done. They're going to bring in Axel Floyd now with a 1.38 ERA. So another pretty good one. He's got some heat he's throwing. Here's Moreno. He smokes one deep to right, but this is going to drop foul. Popped up into center. This is going to hang up long enough for the center fielder to get to it. Romano has it. And Instigate retreats back to first. So 2 down, runner at first base. Brings up Arnold, who's 1 for 3. Pops this one up left side, foul territory. Left fielder will get to this one in time to glove this one for out number 3, and that'll end the inning. But the Neon put one more run across. Shipwreck comes through with the home run. And the Neon now lead 5-2, moving to the bottom of the 7th inning. And here's the pitcher, Axel Floyd, who just came in. Still looking for his first hit of the season, but he's not going to have a chance here. Joey Crush comes in to pinch hit. Batting 222 with 1 homer, 7 RBIs. First pitch is a strike on the outside corner. Line towards short. Arnold leaves out, up in the air to get it. And she'll pull this one in for out number 1. Which brings up Gertie Beefy again. Back top of their order, 2 for 3. She's been the big hitter for them today. Takes the first pitch in there for a strike. Lined on the ground through the hole on the left-hand side. That's going to be another hit for Beefy. As Super Sneaks now have a runner at first with 1 away. Brings up Baller Davis, who's 1 for 3 with a single. And Drummond's day's finished. Not totally effective today. She could have done better. I think she only has 1 strikeout, maybe 2. Salazar's going to come in and pinch hit. Well, pitch, not pinch hit. He comes in with a 4.50 ERA, so he's not been effective either. And his first pitch is lined towards short, caught by Arnold. Tossed back over to first, but nowhere near in time to get Beefy. So 2 down, brings up Phillips, who's 3 for 3. This just caused problems for his former team all day. See if they can retire him for the first time here. First pitch misses inside. Runner goes. Toss to second. Not in time. Beefy's going to be safe. Stolen base. There's strike 1. So it's 2-1 count on Phillips. And this one's lined up the middle and through. This is going to drive in another run as Beefy rounds the base and scores. And the throw was cut off. And it's now a 5-3 game. As Phillips comes through again, he's got a perfect day and drives in a run there. Here's Hammond, 1 for 3 with a single and RBI. That run will be charged to Drummond, and her day is now finished in the books. This first pitch is in there for a strike. Fouled it away. Fouled away once more. And another one fouled off. Still 0-2. Line up the middle. This is going to drop for a hit. So Sewer Sneaks aren't finished yet. Got runners at first and second now. Go ahead run at the plate. And here's Rogers, 0 for 3. 2 men out. First pitch hit on the ground to first. Just inside the line. Barajas scoops it up, stuffs to the bag. That's out number 3. That'll end the threat. As Haley Richards comes in to pitch now. Comes in with a 7.03 ERA. Sewer Sneaks push 1 across in the 7th. They inch a little bit closer, still down by 2 as moved to the 8th inning. Still, both teams with 13 hits apiece. There's Salazar. He's coming in. Actually, he's getting taken out for a pinch hitter. Pruitt's going to come in. And he'll enter with a 380 average. 8 homers. Fouls in away, so it's 1-1. Taken low, ball 2. Inside, ball 3. He's going to get anything to hit. Should not have swung at that. That was way out of the zone. Full count. And that'll miss low. Pruitt gets a free pass. So he comes off the bench, draws the walk, and puts the runner at first with nobody out. Here's Barajas, 2 for 4. Double and a single. Catcher does a really good arm, so they're willing to test it. This one's blasted high into right. This is going to hit the seats, though. It might have had home run distance. Tossed over. Pruitt dives back in. This was hit high and deep in the center. This has got a chance to hit the wall. Nice catch. That was a rob. They had a chance to clear the wall there. But the center fielder jumped up and caught it. Brought it back in. That should have been a 2-run home run possibly there. But as it stands, that's an out. Here's Chris Sloan. He takes a fastball in there for a strike down the middle. This one's hit high in the center. This will not clear the wall. This one's going to be caught right at the base of the warning track for out number 2. So 2 down, runner at first base for Bird, who's 2 for 4. Another one hit high and deep to center. This one might have a chance to clear as well. This one will clear. That is a 2-run homer for Bird. Almost dead center, 402 feet. Moreno was there. Not Moreno, what's his name? Romano was there to jump, but couldn't pull it back in. That's home run 17 for Bird. And that gets her up to 40 RBIs. as the Neon extend their lead. Here's Avenue, 1 for 4 with a double. Now she needs another home run to keep pace with Bird, but she's not going to do it here. It's sky high and deep to center. If the wind can get a hold of this, but it won't. Hits the wall. Hits the very top of the wall. Avenue slides into third with a triple. She never quit running on that one. So runner at third with 2 outs. Here's Shipwreck. She's 1 for 4. She cracked a home run her last swing of the bat. But she's going to pop one straight up on the first pitch she sees. Really impatient. The pitcher's going to haul it in. That's out number 3. That ends the inning. Bradley's going to come in to pitch now. But the Neons score 2 more in the 8th. They extend their lead. It's now 7-3. It's moved to the bottom of the 8th inning. Here's Maurice Hill, 1 for 3 with a single. As Reese Bradley's come in to pitch now with a 3.86 ERA. He's looking to close it down. First pitch is in there for a strike. And then this one's hit towards second. Avenue has it. Toss to first. That's out number 1. Which brings up Henry now, 1 for 3 with a single. First pitch taken for a strike. Fastball on the outside corner, taken for strike 2. Fouls it off behind the screen. Still 0-2. In there, caught him looking, strike 3 on the inside corner. So that brings 2 down. Here's Romano, 1 for 3. Stole a home run for Barajas last inning. Well, top of this inning. First pitch is in there, strike 1. Misses low, ball 1. Misses high and inside, ball 2. Fastball fouled off. So 2-2. Smoked through the hole on the left-hand side and the left. Shipwreck will get it back in. That's a 2-out single for Romano, and it brings up Haley Richards, the pitcher, looking for his first hit, but he's most likely getting pinch hit 4, and that's exactly what happens. Ezra Robbins comes in, batting 226, only driven in 1, no homers. And looks at the first pitch, down low, strike 1. And this one's lined up to center. This is going to drop in front of Sloan. He'll get it back in, but that's another single. Now puts runners at first and second. 2 down. Here's Gertie Beefy, 3 for 4. She's been the most effective hitter today, doing most of their damage. Takes a fastball down low, strike 1. Misses low, ball 1. Change up, hit on the ground at second. Avenue has this one, tossed to Barajas. That's out number 3. And the threat is retired for the Super Sneaks as Goldie Ivy's coming in to pinch now. 5.95 ERA. As the Super Sneaks come up empty in the 8th, move to the final frame, top of the 9th, and Neon lead by 4 runs. Again, both teams with 15 hits. It's been completely even on hits. That brings up Luca Instigate, 1 for 4 with a single. He actually got a single? I thought no, it was an error. I'm thinking of a different play. Never mind. Skies the first pitch in the center. Romano has it for out number 1. That'll bring up the catcher Moreno, who's 1 for 4, possibly 1 for 5. He's got the home run as his only hit so far today. Takes the first pitch high, ball 1. Line shot right to third. Hammond gloves it out of the air. That's out number 2. And Moreno's indeed 1 for 5. Here's Summer Arnold, 1 for 4. Looking to extend the inning if he can. The pitcher takes a quick sneeze. Out in front, fouled it off to the right. Grounder toward first. Davis has it. Tossed to the pitcher covering. And Ivy steps on the bag for out number 3. So nothing doing for the Neon on the top of the 9th, but moves to the bottom of the inning. Last chance for the Super Sneaks. They trail by 4. And here's Baller Davis, 1 for 4. Has 1 single. That's all he's got so far. And first pitch is hit into right field. That's going to be a leadoff single. So runner at first, nobody out for Phillips. Comes in here 4 for 4 this inning. He drove in a run last time up. His average is getting close to 300. And the first pitch is hit right to Arnold, who didn't even really try. That's going to roll in the center for a hit. And Phillips is 5 for 5 today against his former team. That brings up Hammond now 2 for 4. 2 singles and an RBI. Silver Geeks are fighting their way back. First pitch is in there. Strike 1. Strike 2. Fastball hit into the left. Shipwreck will have a play on this one. Gloved for the out there. Runners have to hold. So a double play will end the game. Here's Juliet Rogers, 0 for 4. And first pitch is hit into left center. This is going to drop and roll all the way to the wall. It's going to drive in at least 1 run. The runner's going to hold it at third. That's going to put runners at second and third as an RBI double off that one. Brings up Maurice Hill. He's 1 for 4, but he's the tying run now. Bradley's coming out. Hannah's going to come in and try to close it. They're trying to not bring the closer in, but they're going to have to now. As Hannah's not been real effective so far this season. He enters with a 5.87 ERA. He needs 2 outs here to close this one down. And the first pitch is fouled off. Taken high, ball 1. Changeup's in there, strike 2. So 1-2 count. Fastball swung at and missed. Blazed it right past him. That's out number 2. So it's the last chance for Sewer Sneaks. 2 down, runners at second and third. There's Braden Henry, he's 1 for 4. And first pitch, down low. Changeup, strike 1. Fastball misses. Out in front of the changeup, swing and a miss. So down to the last strike. Popped up left side. Shipwreck's got beat on it. She's there. Gloves it. Out number 3. That's the game. This one's over. Neon pull out the win. They hold off the Sewer Sneaks for a 7-4 victory. Sewer Sneaks out-hit the Neon 18-15, but they had 1 error. I don't think that error cost them, though. I don't recall. But as I said at the top of the game, these 2 teams are pretty even. They put up a fight back and forth throughout this whole game. Just the long ball played a bigger role for the Neon than the Sewer Sneaks did. Top batter for the Neon is going to be probably Bird. That big home run right there at the end was the big blow. She went 3 for 5 on the day, scored 1, hit the home run, drove in 3. For the Sewer Sneaks, probably Phillips, the former Neon player, 5 for 5. Didn't drive in any, well, take that back, he drove in 1, but he didn't score any. Could have gave it to Beefy because he hit the home run, but Phillips had a perfect day, so we're going to have to give it to him, unfortunately. Drummond picks up the win, went 6 in the third inning, gave up 11 hits, 3 runs, only struck out 2. She was not real effective. She couldn't really fool anybody today. Gave up the 1 home run as well. But she picks up her 6th win. She's now 6-3 on the year. Hannah comes in, gets the last 2 outs of the inning. Picked up his save. He went 2/3, struck out 1. That's only his 4th save of the year. Pretty unremarkable. Eel Soup picks up the loss for the Sewer Sneaks. Only went 2 innings. Gave up 7 hits, 4 runs, struck out 1, gave up 2 homers. That's his 2nd loss. He's now 3-2 on the year. Hard luck loss, only going 2 innings. Kaylani Bird gets number 1 star. 3 for 5 with a homer, double, 3 RBIs and a run scored. Gertie Beefy number 2. 3 for 5 with a homer, an RBI, 3 runs scored and a stolen base. And Ian Phillips, your number 3 star. 5 for 5 with 1 RBI. So the Neon do indeed bounce back, pick up another win, get back on the winning side as they look for more insurance in their division as we are getting closer and closer to the playoffs. And there are no AI games to play, so we're going straight to the next one. Neon taking on Lucky Breaks. Neon on the road again, 25-12, taking on Lucky Breaks who are 18-18. Lozano's going to be on the mound for the Neon, 6-1 record with a 2.23 ERA, and Miles Peterson for the Lucky Breaks, 1-3 with a 3.38 ERA. Let's see if there's any news real quick before we end it. There is only one thing of news. The Advocates made a change. Isla Bradford was kicked off, and Shining Sawhorse was picked up. So they swapped out right fielders. Dropped a B, picked up a B-. Freed up $4 million in salary, though, just about. But anyway, that'll do it for this one. Neon pick up a win. We got 10 games left to go for the playoffs. And Neon are firmly in there right now. They got a 5-game lead over the Spider Bears. So unless they completely collapse here in these last 10 games, they'll be in the playoffs for sure. Lucky Breaks, are you in the playoff hunt standings? Right now, we are 1 game behind in your division. And 2.5 games out of the wild card. So they're still in it. They got a better chance of getting their division championship than they do the wild card. But who knows what's going to happen in these last 10 games. It's anybody's thing. There's still so many teams in the running. But that'll do it for this one. Next game out will be not Super Sneaks. We just beat them. Lucky Breaks. Words. At home, taking on the Neon. Lozano, Peterson. See you then.